Okay, we're back. We only got about 15 minutes. This is another interesting play. Last week I showed you an interesting play, and I lost a little money on it, but I'm still keeping my seat in the ground. I went back and I bought more of them, and it's been dropping. But I took Tesla money and I put it over there. So I lost a little bit of it. I haven't lost it because it's still in the ground. Seed is still in the ground. But I got high hopes with it. But I pulled out of Tesla today because Tesla is starting to weaken. So I pulled all the way out, got all my money up, I got my 2,000 left was in there because they started to go under two. And I thought they would keep going up, even regardless of whatever was going on in the atmosphere, because they had sustained their shell. But I took out, but I got them on my watch. And I got my eye on them because they're not through. But right now, I want to preserve, and when I go back in, I want to throw more money at it because I want to be, get like $2,000 at a time from Tesla or more, because I already got a lot of money from them, and I used it, and I want this other one to go up. So I'm gonna look at this one. This one's just interesting. I'm gonna share my screen. Let's see this one right here. I want, let's see, HILS. This one, Hillstream. This one right now is an interesting one. Right now, yesterday it was 118, but it's around 160 today. But I picked it up and then I got it right back out because it's starting to drop. Went up by 50% because they had some more interesting news. So it's one of these cancer mechanism resulting from iron, cells. So they still in the clinical stage. That's why preclinical stage. That's why I don't like to pick up these real quick because these got to go. They're gonna go down to almost a penny. But before they go and they got a lot more testing, but it's interesting. It started off like with $4 and then now it's down to $1, but it went all the way down to about 10, 20 cents, and now it's back up to $1, a little over $1, about $1.50, $1.70 today. I don't want to touch it real right now. I went in and I said, nah, I gotta get out because I know how to use in the past what they do, but this is interesting. I want you to keep your eye on it. Okay, here it is right here. I want you to keep your eye on it because the FDA is keeping their eye on it too. Because this one is showing some promise, but it's still in the preclinical stage. And a lot of things they can go directly to FDA if they want to. But it's some backers. I look at who's backing these things because right now, it's terrible. Everything, they're not in debt. And they've been doing this for no debt for 5 years, and they got some stuff in them. But right now, it's interesting about this one right here. This farmer, this one, is because the CEO making almost $1 million, but he's 68 years old. He don't have that much experience. But people been going, back in June of last year, people been buying it because they know nobody been taken out right now, but people been buying them. But the individual insiders have a hold of this. Institutions, hedge funds, they got some. Public got about 33%. That makes it an interesting play because I want to know, who's the guys who have this one. Wells Fargo, Morgan Stanley, and most of the guys. But I'm a hold out for now. They say 2 employees, but they got a lot of other private scientists like some other things. But individual insiders is the ones you got to look at. These guys been buying up some shares. And so I'm going to take a look at this one. I'm going to watch it and see how it flows. But these the kind that got promising future results. Promising. So I'm going to reshare, get a new share. And I'm gonna see. Let's see what's happening. It's not, it's been down today. The market has been down, so I'm gonna share. This is my. You see, I took Google out, but Apple is always impressed me. Apple's always had, you know, they'll get back up, but then they'll go down. They always start off red and then end with green. So, you know, you got to buy. See, I only got 19,000, and you know, I took the rest of my, you know, money out because I took it out. This I'm keeping in. I got 1,000, so I might buy at this one right now. I might, you know, go ahead and buy more of them. I want this fall because this is just I got to keep my seed at this one right here. Right now it's 29. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go in and buy 2,000 more because I really do like this one. And this one have made me a lot of money, but it's made, you know, it's been even. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy it while it's down because I think this is this AI one. Everybody else been buying them other expensive ones, but I think we got to keep an eye on this one right here. You know, so I'm going ahead and buy. You know, go ahead and put a little money on them, and you know, get it back down to 29. This would be good. This went all the way up to 40, and now it's trailing back down. But you know, I'm gonna keep my eye on it and see what's going on. Amazon is still dropping. You know, so I got to wait. No, I'm gonna go ahead and at least have. I like to have. You can't keep Amazon down, so Amazon gonna be Amazon. So I buy. I bite and go in and buy about 40 at 97 because I think it's gonna go back up. So you know I'm gonna get 40 at 97. I like to keep at least 50 Amazon because they made me 2,000, so I gotta stop being cheap on Amazon. And then you know, this one right here is still an interesting play. Right now it's down. You know I got three. I went and got three of them when they started rising up. They went up as far as 625. Earnings is not until I think it's unconfirmed right now. You know, it's unconfirmed. It's for next week or the 15th. But this one gives a good dividend. That's why I'm keeping this my seed in the ground on this one. Mullen is mulling. You know, they're gonna go up and down, up and down. And they plan on reverse split. So I'm keeping my seed in the ground on this one too, because this one is an EV, a good EV play. That's why I say if you're gonna it's 31 cents. I bought at 31 cents. Tesla is $197 a share. So you can afford, and this one is making me a little bit of money, but Tesla made me a lot of money. So I'm not, this one right here, I got to keep my eye on this one because this one was, you know, a lot of folks are saying, you know, keep. So I went in and got 100. It's trying to do something, but I leave it alone. And now you got SAVA. I'm going to leave my seed in the ground on that one. I told you, AT&T, you can never count them out. This one right here, I went back, you got 300 of them, you know, so I'm just going to leave it. Because this one go back on 15, 16, depending on which one. This one right here, I'm still waiting for it to do something. So that's, you know, right now it's not doing anything. I told you, I still got my eye on Tesla. You know, I still got my eye on these. See, Tesla's starting to go back up. So I better get at least 20 at, you know, let's start with 20 and see what it's going to do for me. I still get about, there you go. I get about 20 of them, you know, and see what it's going to do. See, it's still going to pop. It's fight its way back to 200. And that's why I just, we're going to see. See, it goes between 196 and 197. I want to see what I thought the resistance was at $200, but it wasn't. So I'm starting over fresh again. I made my money with Tesla. Let's see if Tesla, if not, I take it out. That's why I got over in the options. Warner Brothers, all okay. So I got my set for. Let's see what happens by the end of the day. I only got about 10 more minutes, if that, less than 10 minutes. This is my personal account, and so this is not doing anything right now. I took my COSM and then I went back in, and you know I took the 300 out of the money and I put it into this one. This one. You know, I can't get away from VXRX. They working on that COVID govy, you know, going gummy. And, And once they've been perfecting this thing, they've been a long way. Everybody still, they got hedge fund folks on it, but everybody look and say, and they've been sued. But they taking their time. They're not rushing anything to the market. And I tell you, I mean, they come out with something, I take a gummy now, so just keep your eyes on this one, because this one got a low float and this got a lot of big boys on it. And it's on the NASDAQ, and they were over $1 this week, and now they back down to like 94. But I'm gonna keep my eye. But I went back and got 1,000 of them, just like I did with the other one, VBIV. Now let's look at my other one. This is my I got about 5 minutes. Okay, this is my business side, and you can see I'm still playing this one right here, VBIV. This one deal with infectious diseases. So I went and bought it 41 cents. Like I can't get away from that one. So what? I just have to eat this one, because this one has got a lot of stuff on it, and this one is good company. And it's on the NASDAQ, so it might even reverse split on it. But like I say, I think this one, I want you to keep it on a watch list, if not anything else. This is the one this is the promising one right now. I got it at $4.92. I had it at $5, so I sold it. So I lost a little money for now. But this one is the one got low float, got a $2.7 million low float, raised the edge. And I did, and it's got a lot of people buying it. And this is the one, the e-commerce health company. They got something in the SEC getting ready for them to approve it. Once they, once they approve this dual, they had good news, and that's why I don't understand why they're not flying up right now. But I'm going to keep my seed in the ground and watch this one. I'm gonna watch this. Remember, they did an offering and folks came in, they made $11 million quick. Institutions them came in and bought their stuff for $11 million. So at $11, a share, it's $4 now, $4.92. So this one, I say this one can fly up. You can see how quickly it flew up just a few minutes ago. I got it at $4.92. It went up to it jumps. But I got 1,000 of them. I say I'm 1,000 because what Tesla did, this thing can make me. Whoa, if it goes up to, it was $23, you can look at the thing, it was $23, and that's why they vote. They're in different countries, they're international. And they deal with pharmaceutical companies. They deal with the pharmacy, transport, store. And so I want you to just keep your eye on that one. I'm gonna keep my eye on this one. This one can go up to $23, it can go to $50. They can go up to $100. They just that quick. Okay, let's see how quickly it jumped again. So I'm going, and it can go down just as fast, because when I hit at 6, it went. I hit at 5, it went down to 4. But then I got to learn patience on this one. So I'm just going to, like I'm look at it, I just leave it alone. Okay. AOX, we got 1,000. See, all this, I'm just setting the stage. This can be a perfect storm. Okay. So we're going to look at all 3 of them. All the accounts together today. Okay. So, like I said, I pulled a lot of money out and it's sitting on the side. I got about $33,000 that's really sitting on the side, waiting for the next Hercules or whatever, or Samson, and to come through this thing. So we'll see. We'll see. Amazon is trying to come alive, but I got it again at 80. I hit it at 85. I took it out, and then now it's at 97. So let's see if it'll do something. It's normally about 180. Apple is normally about $180, $200, a share. I got 10 of them, but I got 50 of Amazon. So a lot less. but Apple got approved. Everybody got Apple. So any, I'm still waiting for them to do something. That's why they're down. And you can see I'm waiting on these smaller ones. Either they're gonna float. This one go up, they go to a penny. I'd have made $50,000. These onesies of a penny. So they're good companies, and you know, you heard of them. And so I'm leaving all the stuff. Let's see what it's gonna do. You know, like I say, you can go down just as quick as it can go up. Okay, this one already went, what, $54? Just went, it's going south, but that's okay because I got more of them now. I got more of them. So, yep, it's 4 o'clock, and so I went from 60 some the beginning of this week down, so I lost about $3,000, down to 57, about a little over about $2,500. But that's all right. Remember, I started the year with 45. Okay, started the year with 45. Now it's over 55. Remember, so I gained about 10,000. But I'm putting right back into seed in the ground and hopefully in good soil. Okay. So God bless you. I'm gonna stop sharing. God bless you. She's a little happy. She's a little disappointed. She probably said, I thought you were gonna fly. February is one of those months. Let's see what February gonna bring. So far, it's not brought a good return, except Tesla. They stand over from January, but it's always March, and March is one of those. It's like people, these March babies. It's cold one day and it's hot the next day. So you gotta be ready for March. Okay, you gotta be ready for that snow, because it be warm. You be walking outside in your shorts, and next thing you know, it's a blizzard, a snowstorm. They like people, but I leave that alone because somebody write in. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't want to tell you something, but it's been good to me. So God bless you. God keep you. God cause His face to shine on you, and hopefully, give you peace, which I have. Okay, so I see you hopefully Monday or next Friday. It depends on what's going on in my life. Okay, God bless you.